Today we have a new package here that just arrived. It's the Olafus RGB LED floodlights, which we are going to be unboxing and see if it's good and worth the price. Coming right up. So the folks at Olafus sent me this RGB LED floodlights for an unboxing review, but they are not paying me whatsoever, so it's gonna be an honest review. So we're gonna try to unbox this and see what's inside, if it's really good. I plan on using one of this, or hopefully all of this one. I think it's a 2-pack. Yep, it's a 2-pack. So planning on using it on one of my desk, maybe one of the backgrounds, and then we'll see how it, really works or live up to the price. I'm not sure how much the price this is actually. Let me take a look at it. So on Amazon, this is about $42.99 or $43. And it says it's a 25 watt RGB floodlight. It's 4900 DIY color up lighting. So we're gonna try to see, and hopefully it's pretty good that I'm gonna be using it to one of my studios and compare it to my aperture lights here. All right, enough of all talk. Let's try to unbox this one and see what's inside. But before all that, don't forget to smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, so let's try to open this one. Actually, let's take a look at what's the print here on the box. So it's a pretty simple box here, or a package. It shows how the LED floodlight looks like. It has the Olafus logo here on the top. It also has the Olafus logo, LED floodlight at the back. It has all the product information, the model number, wattage. It's 25 watts. Input voltage 100 to 120 volts and stuff. All right, so let's open this and see how it looks like. Okay, so right off the bat, I can see the remote, the RGB remote right here. So I think this is pretty standard because I've bought a Gobi lights and other RGB lights, and they do have these ones. I'm not sure if it was Gobi lights, but I did buy an RGB LED strip, and it also had this one, maybe a little smaller. I digress. Anyways, let's open this bad boy up. Okay, so here is, so there are 2 lights. Yeah, it is a 2-pack LED floodlight. Now let's try to take this off because there's a bit of, there was a bit of a struggle there at the moment. So apparently there are 2 remotes, which is good because you can independently use them for different lightings and different I guess there are effects here, so I like that. What else is inside? The instructions manual. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can see it from there, but this is the one. Olafus LED RGB floodlight model. The one that's checked is E20 RGB. So this is the E20 RGB. It's a 2-pack. And let's see, with memory function, the light can start with the last choice. Okay, it's all about the remote. Take a look at it. Put this aside. Oh, take this, put this down, and see how it looks. Okay, so there's English, then Deutsch, English, Deutsch, English, or French, and then all other languages. So the back has, it's showing the components and structure, tempered glass, and all that. Okay, so that's about it for the instructions manual. Let's take one of this lights here. Let's say 25 watts here, ip66, and I can see all the I guess LED lights here, the RGB LED lights. And at the back, it's pretty simple. So this product is pretty simple. Let's see. So the handle is metal, if I'm not mistaken, or aluminum, or aluminium, whichever you call it. The case, though, the back casing is, yeah, it's made of plastic. It does not necessarily mean bad quality. Hopefully the lights are good, so we're gonna be using that. But this is how it's going to look like. Let's see how it stands. So I guess at least you guys can see how it's going to look like. Okay, so this is how the floodlights are, and the second one is going to be the same, obviously. So hopefully the RGB lights are accurate or almost as good as the aperture that I have here. Not only is the brightness important, but also the accuracy of the color. You want how accurate the red or the green or the blue will be. But I digress. We are gonna test this out. How long is the cable actually? So let's take a look at that. I guess this long. I don't know. 2 feet, 2.5 feet. Does it say here? I'm not entirely sure. The instruction manual might say it. Oh, it does say here. So it says it's 1 meter, 3.28 feet. So there you go. Now we're gonna test this out and see how this color looks like and all that. Wait, hold on. Does both remote work on the same? It does. So apparently, I guess, yeah, there is a sensor here. This sensor is where you're gonna be pointing at the remote. Otherwise, if it's at the back, yeah, it's not gonna work. It has to be here. Okay, that's not a problem actually, because you always wanna point it out just like in a TV or something. Actually, let's try to peel the plastic in front of the coat, and hopefully you guys can hear it. I'm actually struggling here, but there you go. Let's see. So that is the blue one. Let's try this hit the red. How accurate is the red? I think it's pretty bright as well. I mean, it's 25 watts. They do have the 100 watts. Let me turn off everything so you guys can see the comparison. So just for comparison, you guys can see, and then turn this on. Have to increase the brightness. It does get bright for a 25 watt. Let's try to hit the colors. Green. Oh, green looks very, very bright. What about the blue? Wow, I like that. Let me turn on my overhead light just for comparison. So the blue one is pretty good. Now let's try to see other colors like maybe the purple. Just for comparison. Okay, so I'm pointing it away and back. I mean, I must say it's pretty bright for a 25 watt light actually, the white one. I'm not sure if the white one will work properly though. Well, this is not actually white. This is like a light blue, sky blue or something. But here's W, so let me try the white. So that's blue and then white. Is it white? I guess it's a little white, but it's not really. It's still a little bluish type of thing. I like the green one. The green is actually really bright. The red one is okay. Actually, let me put this on that desk, both of them, and see how they work. So both lights are running, or I'm not sure if you guys can see. Okay, blue. I think it's pretty bright, no? This would be actually good. I could use this, but I'm gonna have to turn on my aperture lights and see how well they stack up or match up. I would love to use this, maybe the blue one, especially for the tech channel, and but at least for accuracy. So I'm currently setting my aperture lights at 100%, just for comparison. Don't butcher me on the colors, but here at let's see, purple. Turn off the aperture lights. Turn on the aperture lights. Turn off. Off. Aperture lights. Then here. I think it's bright, to be honest. I think blue is the best color for these floodlights right here. Okay, so I think this is a good RGB light, as long as you don't have any complicated colors that you are trying to go. You know, the colors here is bright enough actually. It's pretty bright for a 25 watt item or light. And for 40 bucks, I think it's like around $40, $43, depending on the if there's any sale or depending on the price right now. but last time I checked on Amazon, it was like 43 bucks. This is pretty good actually, to be honest with you. I think it's bright enough that I could put it on the side and use it for my background lighting and stuff. Obviously, I'm using the aperture lights right here. I love the aperture lights too, you know, don't get me wrong, but they are pricey. So if money is the issue, I think this would be a good alternative. Just stay within the colors of this remote right here, obviously. I would say the green and blue is pretty bright. Red is okay. I'm not really digging it, but I mean, it's okay. I wish it was more bright or red or reddish. I love the blue and the violet and purple here so far. It's pretty good. Obviously they sent 2 remotes if you want to do, but you could use any of them. It will just control both lights or 1 or 2. And that's it for this video, guys. Hope you like the content and this light right here. I'll put links down below for this if you want to get this one. Don't forget to smash the like button, and if you haven't yet, consider subscribing. I'm Lars of Kilobyte Nomad. See you in the next video.